Police! Don't move! Police! Stop! Police!
They've been tracking men they believe to be migrants and asylum seekers planning to cross the channel. The group take off. The police pursuit is not about arresting the men, but halting the next stage of their journey, intercepting the small boats they would have made the crossing in.
What can you say to reassure unionists that the protocol is the best solution? Can you reassure them that it is, in your view, just a trade border and that you respect the position of Northern Ireland constitutionally as part of the United Kingdom?
I signed up to the Good Friday Agreement, so it'll be the people here alone that will decide if there's constitutional change. There'll never be anything foisted upon people. I think, unfortunately, for the unionist people, for that wider civic society, the unionist leaders have actually conflated the issue of the protocol and Brexit.
To see how migration affects this island, we take to the water. Just after dawn, we spot a small boat moving on the horizon. At first, it's just an outline, but as you get nearer, it's clearly packed with people. The Italian border police have also seen it and are on their way. On board, there are 12 migrants, young men who wave and offer victory salutes. They've come from Tunisia. The police follow the boat. They send over a couple of officers in a dinghy.
And this is why Lampedusa is so important in the story of migration. Those people have travelled in that boat from Tunisia about 80 miles away. And when they land on this island, they'll be in the European Union.
But this group of people clearly don't believe in the science, they don't believe in the lockdown, and they don't consider it necessary to have social distancing. Well, here comes the police.
Winter is coming and bringing a world first to Northern Ireland. Step inside the £40 million Game of Thrones studio tour in Banbridge, County Down.
Very special because at the end of the day, 70% of this show was shot in Northern Ireland. I mean, we did go off to North Africa, the Mediterranean generally, Iceland and so on, but 70% of it was shot here in Northern Ireland.
He hasn't taken a day off for weeks and he's working 14 hours a day. So I asked him how he's feeling, how it is, and he said Pesante. Translated literally that means heavy, but the reality is it means much more. That's it.
For many staff, the mental torment is worse than the physical pressure of this crisis. As they fight to keep patients alive, they carry a fear of their own exposure to the virus. At least 80 doctors and 21 nurses have now lost their lives to COVID-19 in Italy. 2 more nurses have died from suicide.
They're exhausted, but they're winning. These firefighters are tackling the worst wildfire in the Mourne Mountains in living memory. 2 days in and it's still smouldering on Slieve Donard, Northern Ireland's highest peak. The damage to the environment is immeasurable.
That's incredible damage that's been done here. Our wildlife has been seriously impacted here because it's a very, very large area, which we haven't totally finalised the size of it yet. We are measuring it with flights going over the top of it, but at present we don't know, but there will be a large number of species and a very large impact on the environment and the ecosystems in this area.
Dramatic pictures of the fire taken overnight illustrated the decision to escalate firefighting resources at this highly popular tourist location. The Fire and Rescue Service declared it a major incident and deployed dozens of crews and appliances from neighbouring towns.